Hello, I'm Charlton Heston. I'm very glad to introduce you to the story of the Garden of Eden. If you've ever looked up at a star-filled sky or walked along a beach at sunrise and felt a sense of awe at the wonder of creation, then you can't help but be intrigued by this simple yet deeply moving account of the beginning of time. In every age, in every land, men and women have sought to explain the great mystery of creation. Today, most scientists believe that the universe was created with a big bang, an explosion of unimaginable magnitude which left billions of galaxies in its wake. But that theory raises the question, what caused the explosion? And what was it that sparked the development of life on Earth? Scientists can't answer that one, not with certainty. But in the book of Genesis, we're provided with an answer. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth. The story goes on to describe how the Lord made the seas and the dry land and all the creatures of the oceans and the earth. Then, on the sixth day, he created man, his greatest work of all. It's an inspiring moment indeed, for we're also told that God created man in his own image and breathed into him the breath of life. From that day on, man would forever be bound to the Almighty. For a brief time, this new man named Adam and his companion, Eve, seemed destined to live out eternity in a paradise called Eden, a garden which provides everything that they might need. It's a place of harmony and great beauty. That is, until the serpent comes along. For reasons that are not entirely clear, the serpent tempts Eve to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge, the one act that has been expressly forbidden by God. Eve succumbs to the temptation and persuades Adam to do so also. At that point, the story turns tragic. Man, through his own weakness, has cut himself off from the source of eternal life. And so God banishes him from the Garden of Eden. This turn of events appears to be the saddest of all possible endings to a story that began with such promise. But the story is not over. Adam and Eve can never return to the garden, but God doesn't permanently abandon them. He gives them children and guides them to another land where, through hard work, they will find what they need to survive. And he gives them another gift as well, the gift of hope. Perhaps then the story of the Garden of Eden isn't really a tragedy. After all, the precious gift of hope is still with us. Now I'd like you to get ready for a journey. This won't be any ordinary trip. You'll be traveling through time, all the way back to the beginning of creation. But don't worry, my good friend Simon will be with you every step of the way. You'll meet him in just a few minutes, and I think you'll like him. I'll see you again soon.
Know where we are? We're at the very beginning of time itself. And it was time for God to create the universe and everything in it. In the beginning, God created heaven and earth, and the earth was without form. God said,
"Let there be light."
And there was light. And God saw that it was good. And God called the light day, and the darkness night. And so it was on the first day. And the darkness was upon the face of the deep, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters.
Ah, yes. The firmament to divide the waters from the waters.
And so on the second day, God created the sky.
Of course, we need some land. And we will call the dry land Earth.
So God made Earth on the third day, and it was good.